The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Snow. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. To throw on 3rd down.
How was you throwing the ball to? Come on.
Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
Field goals.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
What's up, man?
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
2nd and 13. That one's taken in by Spears. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they've got him right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. The Titans at 11-1 now on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked.
Pick it up.
Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
Hurry, hurry. Back to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigacocro with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Back in the basket.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Wasn't even the truth. What was that? Fuck, we just crouched down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Snow. And his throw here's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
On 3rd down, Snow. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That was a bad
He's
read.
going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. You talk about this Titan defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way. That was a nice job defensively being able to get those. That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 3rd and 7. That's out to the left.
So they're not going to block neither one of them. Come on, man. Neither one.
Well short of the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready? Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Brings up second and 20 at the 24-yard line.
Black Ultra.
They'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Titans 14, Colts 7. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line.
Yeah.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really keep
he's still holding to it.
at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
97. Slide blue.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Dayo Odengbo in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Ready up.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Black shot.
He'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Drill green. Green jack. Cut.
He'll drop to throw.
Where was you at, Kenny? Man, you got caught up in some shit.
He's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Let's go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Spears.
Man, that motherfucker got out there to make that block. That's crazy. Come on.
He gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Striker, 3-3. Steel, black. Red, yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 6. Mega.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blaster, 6.
They'll set up to throw. A short throw taken in by Conklin. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Here we go.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Smash, red. Check.
Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught. Tompkins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Shot, 17.
Here's a quick throw.
Fucking do it.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20.
Doesn't make you react.
11 more yards left to go around. A 1st down as well. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Wait.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Trouble, 38. Hut.
Off the RPO, he completes it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Ready. Eagle blue. Blue, go. Slide blue.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness. This shit.
It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bitch to the house, driver. Let's go.
One play on offense, 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
They all fast.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Get him, Gay.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the
Green
return.
Masters get juked the fuck out. Goddamn kick.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive.
Oh, my God.
The talking points were in the locker room.
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Stop playing with the light.
Getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
What's up, man?
It's a Titans touchdown. Great effort there. 27 yards. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and a lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
But stop playing with
The
them.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their
Leave
next
them alone.
drive. They make their second half
Yes,
debut
you heard
here,
me
and
say
things are
leave them
looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown
No.
drive on the other
No.
side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly
What?
do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys
Talk
just
to
look
me.
in each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Snow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw.
This is taken in. It's complete. Oh, man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake. Snow flush to his right. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Hell, man, he's at 82.
Finally hauled down for the first time.
82, 83 speed, something like
Defenders
that.
in there.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
It's not fast.
Taken in at the 22.
He's about to juke the whole fucking way down. Get him, funny guy.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hand off to Spears.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9.
Six. Mega. Yellow. Blaster. 6.
They'll set up a throw. And I think the
Oh man, you kicked the ball out of bounds. Oh my God, this.
You can almost see inside his face mask there.
That's
The relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Let's take it out.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
At their own 33-yard line.
Trying to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's go!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. As
Nobody throws the ball.
Continues.
Hey.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the
My
NFL.
God, this guy blocks
It is
shit.
on
Somebody step up for the second.
Sports.
They're going to catch him on the second. There.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yes.
Looking to throw. Snow. Going to throw right side here. Complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw on third down. Snow. That's complete to his running back, and he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
No. What the fuck? Come on.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Snow. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60. Hurry.
Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but no, bottled up fumble.
Oh my God, that's come on, man. Jeez.
That could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Oh,
yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Blue striker.
Second and long.
How the fuck I missed that?
And he'll be taken down, but they got this one up to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Slide through. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Ah.
That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Drill green. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Red cycle. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle.
Stop him.
He has a couple. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Rail. Yellow. Set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week. I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now, meanwhile,
brother, when they say it,
it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and
Man,
incomplete.
didn't see the ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown.
Throw that bad. See that bad. Oh, shit.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
This is. That is shit.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Of course. Of course. He flying over for the longest. Oh my God.
As he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard
All the time I want to throw a touch pass. I can't throw a touch pass. The moment I need a bullet, it's a touchdown.
Ready, break. 6, mega. Fury, yellow.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh,
Tennessee.
from
21 yards away. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 23. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's going to
They got motherfuckers just everybody 1,000 speed. Come on.
Even after that big-time return,
There's
it's
no
not
way.
looking great for them today.
Hey,
But if nothing
one move to
else,
get
even
around there.
if
Ain't no way.
they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He's going to go up top again.
Go,
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there.
That's always
His
it.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts
Sadly,
get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
What's up, man? Oh, shit. Oh, it's Peter. What you got,
The
man?
touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away.
Well, you better bring it down. Ain't nobody.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Spike 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tennessee, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one